I finally
You saw the main event?
got
Yeah.
DIY's championship
Hey!
correct
Wow.
and won a bet.
Did you?
Yes.
So you're like the 50 other fans that sent me a message the last few days thinking that Joe won the bet.
Hold on a minute. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no.
1, 2. Is this on?
And I acknowledge that you are not my
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Bazzano, along with my brother Joe Bazzano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
Choo choo.
Should we talk about Saturday night after we recorded the podcast?
Honestly, you should, because I remember nothing.
There's water in that tumbler, right? Please tell me there's water.
There's water in this one.
That sounds like booze.
I only had 2 drinks that night.
Sure.
Both were 44 ounces. I don't know why I
both
kept
had
pouring.
Mostly
Half
alcohol.
a bottle of...
You didn't have any of the Deep Eddies stuff, right?
No, I don't like
So both
tea.
bottles were half empty. It
Yeah.
basically had a bottle of Deep Eddies vodka myself.
I remember
You-
my first Money in the Bank.
Oh,
You pulled a me. That's
Yeah.
what you did.
Yeah.
So funny story. After we record, I see like Joe go into the guest bathroom, and he's in there for a while, and then he comes out, falls asleep on the couch.
The other
and then
couch.
The other couch, and then he goes back in after a certain point, and like, all right, he's in there. I guess he's crapping out the booze. I don't know. And then I go to like drop Eric off somewhere. I come back. Joe's still in the bathroom. And then like me and Aaron are hanging out in the movie room. And then after a while, I'm like, it's been an hour. He's been in there an hour.
yeah.
So then I go knock on the door. Like first I'm listening. I'm like, I don't want to smell shit. But like, I was like, I don't smell
I don't
it.
want to see shit.
So then
You'll
I
touch
just
shit.
Yeah.
I was like, Joe, you okay? No response. Joe, you all right? No. And then I'm like tapping, nothing. So finally I went, and then I hear Joe go, because he was sleeping in the bathroom, which is something I've done.
You've got to be
so
close
many
to the
times.
toilet.
Yeah.
Because when it's time,
Yeah.
especially when you're at someone else's home, when it's time, you need to be. And I'm so conscious of like, I'm a neat freak. I hate. Like,
yeah.
I threw up in a bathroom in Orlando once, and I literally was like, the guy's like, oh man. He comes in with a mop and a bucket. I said, I'll take that.
Yeah, of course.
You go. You're not cleaning up my mess. Because I missed, like, it was bad. So it's Andrew's house. My whole fucking face is entirely in the toilet.
Right.
So that the puke didn't splash anywhere.
Yeah.
I came back the next day to just make sure. I had to do some damage control.
Right.
It was pretty good.
Yeah,
That'd be
I went in there the next morning with a hazmat suit, but thankfully I didn't find anything.
That would be a good invention, like a face cover toilet for the toilet seat.
Yeah.
You just put it on, and then you
For the alcoholic in your family.
yes, it's molded to your face.
Oh, yeah.
That way
you can only breathe your own fumes. It'd be
but
great.
there's a hole for your mouth.
yeah, to vomit.
I was actually in there for 2 hours. 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours total time.
Did
crazy.
you check the time with the producer?
No, I just remember
You're
it
like
was
2
when we
hours.
He
stopped-
kept going back.
and I just couldn't like when you want to throw up,
Sure.
because like you'll feel so
Yeah.
much better. That like overly nauseous feeling is the worst. I'm like, come on, throw up.
Yeah.
Just do it already. And I would fall asleep, wake up. Okay, here we go. The moment I finally threw up, I was like, hey, I'm gonna drive home. I'm good.
Yeah.
It's all out of your system.
Well, of course.
You don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 3-minute drive to my house.
Sure.
When we went to Money in the Bank in Dallas 3 years ago,
Oh yeah.
that was when we were doing shots, and one of our fans, AJ, kept giving us shots, and then like Joe and Eric were doing karaoke, and I didn't take a break to do karaoke, so like he just kept giving me more shots, and once I take too many, then I forget how many I've taken,
Yeah.
and I forget that I have the worst stomach known to man. And then like that night, we were all sleeping in the same hotel room or whatever.
because of course.
And
King bed,
They
one
were on.
king
They were on the bed. I was on the couch, and then I remember
was curled up on their feet.
I remember waking up a couple hours later, and I was like, I have two options right now. I either go crap out the booze right now,
Nice.
or wait, and I'm throwing up. So I crapped out the booze.
Good.
Yeah.
I was a lucky night.
I tried. I did take 2 shits in your bathroom before I threw up. It didn't work. Didn't work.
Wow.
I was 10 pounds lighter. That was nice.
It was funny when I don't know if I told this story on the podcast, but when I was in Mexico in January, like my wife's family got me super drunk. I was like so many, like countless shots, a lot of beers, and then somehow like that's I've never done that and not gotten sick or vomited or like just been like, you know, ill, like horrible stomach pains. I woke up the next day, all I had was a headache.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know if it was just
that's always
maybe
nice.
the Mexican alcohol is
Less sugar, or was it
better?
more sugar? and
No,
more
it was
stuff?
just alcohol and beer.
Yeah.
It wasn't mixed stuff. It was just shots.
Yeah.
You know, shots of tequila.
I feel the worst
Sure.
when I've like had a lot of sugar in my
Yes.
alcohol.
Absolutely.
Like sugary margaritas or fruity drinks, which I love.
Yes.
For me, it's always
worse.
just just when I do shots is when it gets fucked up. Like I should know better than to never do shots again.
Oh, we all should.
yeah.
Yeah.
Trust
But
me.
it was a fun night.
well,
We haven't had a pay-per-view at night in a while. It's been
Yeah.
all these 12 o'clock.
I know. I always feel weird, getting shit faced at 1 p.m. So, yeah. I mean, there's been countless of times where I've gone to that karaoke place, PJ's, and we're like, all right, we're not doing Jello shots tonight.
No.
And then 20 minutes later, all right, I got a round of Jello shots.
Why not?
Yeah.
And then it's just
part of it.
It's over. It's done.
Yeah.
It's so
Thanks
easy
for
because
playing.
they just taste like Starburst or something.
Yeah.
They taste so good.
Right.
A
Get
few
in
months
there.
ago, Joe's son came over with what he called pussy shots. I don't remember what it was actually called, but it was just a whole
No, that's it.
thing of pussy shots.
Yeah.
Whole thing of pussy.
And then he just left it there for like months, and he was like, "You do the pussy shots?" I'm like, "No, I'm throwing them away if you don't
No.
pick them up." And then he never picked them up, so I threw them away.
On my own?
Speaking of, is that daiquiri still in your fridge? No.
No,
Okay,
he threw it
good.
away. It was there for weeks.
Months.
Maybe.
Shout out to Fat Boy Pizza in Richmond for giving us free daiquiris.
Yeah.
Yes.
But all right, we have to get to Monday Night Raw. But first,
Enough drunken tales.
we have to thank nine new patrons.
Yeah.
At patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. So without further ado,
I do.
Edgy.
I did like
Abadu.
without further ado.
Without
Abadu.
further abadu.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you to Ken Allen, Bad Fish with 2 D's, Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck.
That's Uncle Howdy's brother.
Yeah.
Mike Marsh, Seamus Duffy. I don't know if that's a sexual thing.
Seamus Duffy?
No, there's no
Seamus?
there's no H.
All right.
Seamus Duffy.
Seamus Duffy.
Cole still sucks. Yeah, he absolutely does.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Andrew Lanciano, Isaiah D. Cristoforo.
Okay.
D. Cristoforo. And then Jay Money.
Uh-huh.
A big thanks to Jay Money because he did the Hall of Fame tier.
What?
That's 100 big ones. Which
Wow.
means Jay Money gets to do awards with us.
Wow.
So Jay Money, if you're listening, if you're watching, let me know when you're available.
Call in right now, right?
Yeah.
Can you call in? Oh, that's
Well,
not how that...
no, we're not live.
Okay.
Just give out your cell phone number. It'll be fine.
Well, I already sent you a DM on Patreon, Jay Money, so hopefully you got that.
Yes.
But yeah.
Thank you.
You want to do awards with us? Do the Hall of Fame tier at patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun. Our fans are almost as funny as us. But yeah,
Yeah.
they're
I
pretty
mean,
good.
if you're bringing home, like 5 figures a month, and I mean like action figures.
Yes,
You know,
right.
that's
Like
that's-
Eric.
Yeah, like me.
Yes.
It's a great pickup line.
So, yeah.
I bring home 6 figures.
You get the weekly Monday Night War podcast, my personal favorite,
my personal favorite.
everyone's favorite.
Yeah, you get to listen to it.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I love
nice.
it.
I'd love
Yeah.
to listen to it.
Just
Never come.
Hogan in his worst era ever.
Yeah.
It's going to be so interesting seeing him go from worst to best.
Worst, best.
Hulk
so
Hogan,
entertaining.
the
Yeah, it is.
terrible era.
Right.
Yeah.
The Eras Tour.
There are over 700 bonus podcasts on Patreon. You also get all the pay-per-view recaps, like we just said, we just did Money in the Bank. SummerSlam is like 3.5 weeks away.
Yeah.
And also, of course, you get the worst promo bracket part 3. That's right.
Yeah.
Everyone loves it. It's so much fun. I'm already preparing for number 4. I'll just say that. I don't want to wait 2 more years for number 4.
No.
And actually, a lot of fans have been sending me stuff.
Good.
So it's good. I want to do it.
Yeah.
I want to do it sooner rather than later.
Right.
That sounds great.
But yeah, go to patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. Go sign up today.
And speaking of heavy drinking,
Yeah.
I will be in Cleveland for SummerSlam.
That's
so
right.
If you would like to buy me too many shots
There you go.
and then give me somewhere to crap it out,
Nice.
I'm kidding.
How about your head?
Hey, kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
You know, like
I'm going to call
Twitter
Brock
said.
Lesnar and tell him you're going to be there and he'll get to piss all over your face.
It's not often you get death threats on a tweet.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
What the hell?
That's right.
Yeah.
So that meme of The Rock taking credit for everything
Yeah.
from the WrestleMania behind-the-scenes YouTube video that recently came out.
Right.
People were like, oh, that's when I told Hulk Hogan it doesn't work for you, brother. That's when I told Stone Cold, you should do Austin 316.
There was one who said, and that's when I told Rikishi to run over Stone Cold.
Yeah, right. That's great. So I decided to take it one step further,
Yes.
and
As we
my caption of The Rock was, and that's when I told Vince to shit on her head.
Yes.
Yes.
And everyone loved it. Every single person loved it. I totally didn't get death threats from like 30 people.
So
Totally not.
A lot of people not getting the joke. They thought I was for Vince shitting on that woman's head.
Yeah.
Hard to imagine that that's the case. They're like classic Fed fans. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Fed?
Fed.
Oh, yeah, that's
the
like,
World Wrestling Federation.
that's the WWE haters on
Yeah.
Twitter now.
Right.
So
Wow.
hilarious.
Yeah.
But hey, it got like 150,000 views. We got a bunch of followers from it, so
Sure.
worth it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
If I piss a few people off, fuck it. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Right.
I mean, first of all, it makes me happy when people get so upset over something so stupid.
Absolutely.
It's like, I didn't shit on her head, you dumb fuck.
Right.
It's fucking stupid.
And if you're listening because you saw that tweet and you realize that we have a podcast,
Yeah.
hey, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah,
It's just like that tweet.
it is.
In fact, maybe worse.
Yes.
Get ready for an hour and a half of dick jokes. All right, so Raw opens with CM Cock. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. Actually, before we do Raw, before we get to Raw,
Yeah.
first things first.
Turn back the clock.
You know, we're not reviewing SmackDown because
No.
it's the night before
Right.
Money in
Yeah.
the Bank. But did you guys see SmackDown?
I saw some of it.
Caught
you
a
saw
whiff.
some of it? Caught a whiff? What part did you see? Did you see?
I saw.
Did you see the?
I finally
You saw the main event?
got
Yeah.
DIY's championship
Hey!
correct
Wow!
and won a bet.
Did you?
Yes.
So you're like the 50 other fans that sent me a message the last few days thinking that Joe won the bet.
Hold on a minute. Are you telling me
Yeah.
that you said they'd win it on SmackDown and I said they'd lose it? After losing money for months, saying they'd win it? Well, if anyone deserves to lose $1, it's my dumbass. There you go. Add that to your
Yoink.
collection. Add that
See
to
where
your...
we're at now. I started with $0 when we started doing this.
This is true.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You know, we always said we should do a $5 bet, but maybe I should just make change so we can make more bets.
You want to make change?
How long do you think they'll have the title for? The titles.
Are you
maybe
trying to
like-
bet on this?
Yeah.
Maybe a few months.
a few.
I don't know. See, I can't pick a day when they're going to lose
Survivor
it.
Series. Would you say before or after?
Maybe they lose it at Survivor. I don't know. That's tough. I just want to say it is hilarious. So many messages, so many comments from fan questions. Even tonight, of fans saying, just want to congrats Joe finally winning his dollar bet DIY one. That's like, no, that's not what happened.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fans that sometimes they think Joe's talking when it's me or I'm talking when it's Joe. So maybe that's where the confusion lies.
Well, again, I've been so pro them winning and betting, and then
For months.
you finally nailed it. I don't know how you finally knew they were going to do it. SummerSlam's in Cleveland.
Yeah.
That's where he's from.
Right.
Why not save it till then?
Right.
A huge pop for the crowd.
Or a
you would
hometown
think.
win.
Right.
I said, fuck it. I figured maybe they want to do Theory Waller at SummerSlam, but God, that's not that. You don't want to see that.
Well,
No.
whether these two guys or other DIY beat Theory and Waller at SummerSlam. And you can have even Theory punch Waller at the end of the match.
Right,
Because we know
yeah.
that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Ay.
Or they may do like a fatal 4-way or something.
Whatever.
Don't worry. You'll have another opportunity soon to
I was just trying
lose
to do
money.
more of a 50-50
Lose
bet.
more money. Well, what do you want to even? I mean, I'm willing, but what do you want to say there? Like, I don't even know. Like, you want to say they lose it before Survivor Series?
Yeah.
So would I.
Trying to pick
Wait.
a date where it'd be a coin toss.
Before Survivor Series?
Ooh, I see what you're saying.
Because
So if they
there's
lose it on Survivor Series.
there's SummerSlam, and then what? Bash at Berlin,
And then Bad Blood.
and then Bad Blood. That's 3 pay-per-views they have to defend these titles.
And actually, there may be
That's a long time.
Saudi Mania in there, too.
Oh yeah.
Wait, there enough months for this?
Yeah.
No.
August, September, October, then Survivor Series.
But they
Because
do,
Bash it-
they do 2 when this.
Yeah. And Bash at Berlin is at the beginning of September.
I thought it was at like the end of August.
No, it's like I think it's like Labor Day weekend.
Oh.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll just...
No, it can't be Labor Day weekend, is it?
Or maybe the weekend after.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
All right,
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
All right, Raw opens with CM Punk. It's funny. Usually Toronto, like they were so hot for Money in the Bank.
Oh, it's Saturday, August 31st.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boom.
Bash at the Berlin or Bash at Berlin.
Bash in.
Bash
Berlin.
in. They're gonna bash in Berlin.
Bashing Berlin.
Yeah. No, like Money in the Bank was in Toronto. Raw was also in Toronto, I believe. I don't know if it was the same arena. They were so hot for Money in the Bank. Maybe it was just a TV issue, but like CM Punk came out. He does his, like now when he does it, he goes, "It's," and then he lets the crowd say it. So he goes, "It's," and then it was like, it's not clobbering time.
No.
Like maybe they did it and it just sounded bad on TV for some reason, but it was strange.
Could have been.
So Punk congratulates John Cena on his retirement announcement and says he'd like to face him one more time.
He
Before
might.
he goes, yeah.
He might. Why wouldn't you do a Punk Cena? That's always
Sure.
been a good rivalry.
Right.
Yeah.
I like how he said, the Rumble will be my last Rumble.
Yeah.
Is John fucking Cena in the Rumble? That'd be amazing.
He has
I
to
don't
be.
care what he does. I don't care what number he is.
know.
Probably early so he can wrestle them. No, maybe not.
Yeah.
No.
He said the last chamber will be his last. Is he in the fucking chamber?
Right.
Probably.
And then his last Mania.
Yep.
So many options, so many
But
choices.
he also, it seems like he's going to wrestle.
Yeah, he is. We'll go over that in news.
Okay.
But yeah, he said more stuff on the Money in the Bank press scrum, which was kind of surprising, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, Punk says, all right, let's talk about the $1 million body, 10-cent brain, Drew McIntyre.
Oof.
He got himself suspended, so he's not here tonight. And then Punk shows footage of Drew going crazy on the Money in the Bank post show where he shoved a few refs and elbowed Adam Pearce in the head.
They said, what's her name was in fear for her life.
of course.
Jackie Redmond.
Yes.
And then Wade Barrett got in Drew's face and
This was
told him,
good.
if you touch him again, your career is over.
I've got some bad news.
Yeah.
That was good. An English-speaking guy helping another English-speaking guy.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. So Punk says, I'm the consequences to Drew McIntyre's actions. You will never be champion as long as there is air in my lungs. Punk also says he was fined 25 G's for his actions at Money in the Bank, but it was money well spent. And then he says, I want my hands. I like that we're doing fines again.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
There's got to be consequences to different
Right, like
things.
we're watching the Monday Night War right now. Anytime a wrestler like pushes a ref,
Yeah.
like they announce that he was fined or something, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
right.
they're consistent with that. He says, I want my hands on Drew McIntyre, so I'm here to ask Jack Tunney or Adam Pearce to please lift
So great.
McIntyre's suspension.
That was a great
fucking
line.
great.
That's how you know that, like, as much as Punk shit on WWE over the years, like, he really was a WWE fan.
Oh, for
you
sure.
can't know about Jack Tunney and not be a WWE fan.
Yeah.
Of course.
Not grow up.
Trust me, I'm sure a lot of people watching were definitely.
Who are you?
A lot of younger fans. But speaking of that actor, Jack Tunney was about as bad of an actor as that guy.
Yeah, oh,
He
wow.
was
I mean, like,
awful.
Jack Tunney was, like, barely... Well, no, he wasn't even commissioner when I started watching. So, like, I only know of Jack Tunney because of Joe, and then because I've seen old clips and stuff.
Yeah.
But he was even before my time. So imagine how anyone in their 20s must feel.
Sure.
Like, who the fuck is that?
Right.
So Punk says, I don't care if it's in the ring, the parking lot, the aisle. I'll beat him up in the cheap seats. And then he points to the hard cam side and says, there's people on this side of the camera.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'll beat him up over there. I want Drew McIntyre, and I need Adam Pearce out here now to lift his suspension. Burn it down!
Oh, no.
Out comes Seth freaking Rollins.
Fucking Rollins.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Soon.
That was soon on Netflix. Yeah.
Yes.
Someone tweeted that out. Can't wait for the first Raw on Netflix comes out. I'm Seth fucking Rollins.
They're still going to have...
Bust all the nuts.
I wish. I don't think that at all. I hope.
Well, Triple H said that Netflix is not going to censor anything. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to just start dropping F-bombs.
Just go for it. They still have sponsors. They still have
Right.
in-ring sponsors, and they still cater to kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they know our stupid asses will watch either way.
Right.
I mean, it's funny you say that, but we'll talk about the Liv Morgan Dominic thing where I'm watching. I'm like, I guess I can't watch wrestling with Leo anymore.
Yeah, true. Girl.
Right.
So Punk sits on the announce table and puts on Pat McAfee's headset while Seth walks out. But Seth tells Punk, come into the ring, Mr. Center of Attention. Unless you're afraid, I'm going to kick your ass.
Well, now he's got to come in the ring.
Yeah, of course. Punk says, I'm not sure everyone in attendance remembers the last time we were face-to-face in a ring. I'm sure you do because it was probably a tremendous thrill for you. But I warned you that time was the only time I was going to let you speak disrespectfully to me, Seth. So watch what you say. And Seth says, you said actions have consequences, but you feel that doesn't apply to you. You did the one thing I told you not to do when you showed up here. Why did you stick your nose in my business? Punk says, I was handling my business. This is personal to me. I would think being a husband and a daddy to Rue, you would understand. Whoa. There's a man running around with a bracelet with my wife and my dog's name on it.
My dog, damn it.
And I'm going to
my
get my
wife.
pound of flesh.
My wife.
They've got a hostage. It's my wife. What's her name? My wife. What does she look like? My wife. Who is she? My wife.
But who is she?
We got to know who she is.
My wife.
My wife.
We, that was the second movie we ever reviewed was The Marine. It's on Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
My wife.
Great.
wife.
Horrible movie. So Punk tells Seth, look, I'm trying to apologize. If I somehow screwed things up for you, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to screw it up for you. I'm a little snowblind with rage right now. So I'm sorry. But because it's you, I can't really be that sorry, can I? And
Well,
Seth
first
laughs.
it's like a pretty legit apology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, that. Yeah.
Sure.
So
but
Seth's like, ah.
also, Drew was literally about to win.
He was.
Like, Seth wasn't even involved in that decision.
Right.
Right.
So,
Pretty
you know.
much, yeah. If anything, he helped him.
So Seth laughs and says, you always have an excuse, don't you? I think they got a term for that. It's called gaslighting. Nothing's ever your fault, is it? You're the king of propaganda. You've got to be the dumbest smart dude that I've ever met in my entire life. You haven't figured out that the world doesn't revolve around CM Punk. If it wasn't for you, I'd be standing here right now as World Heavyweight Champion. For the time being, I'm out of cracks for that title. You took that from me, so it's my turn to take from you. I could take a cheap shot at you right now, but I know your fragile body isn't 100%. So when you're cleared, you will not even be able to say Drew McIntyre before I snap your arm and put you back on the shelf. Actions have consequences. And then he leaves.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, how can this story get any better? They just added Seth freaking Rollins to it.
Sure. Like, can you
Amazing.
imagine Punk's about to pin Drew at SummerSlam?
Yeah.
And Seth costs Punk the match?
Right.
Oof.
I mean, like, you would think Seth has to have a match at SummerSlam.
Sure, but
is it too soon? It feels like it's too soon to make it a triple threat.
They
Like, you
should've-
feel like that's something that you
Right.
do later.
a triple threat for nothing.
Unless it's for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Sure.
And Priest's like, yeah, but I have that. Yeah, go away. Go
Yeah,
away.
shut the fuck
This
up.
match is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Right.
It
Or it
just
could be a
adds-
number one contender.
Yeah, it just adds another layer because at first it's like, okay, well, it's Drew Punk at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And to me, it feels like Punk would win the first one, Drew would win the second one cheating, and then maybe a third one in Hell in a Cell where Drew wins legit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because you would think he's got to beat Punk, and because if he doesn't, then Drew is just the joke.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you would think he has to beat Punk eventually, but now that you add Seth to the mix, now we don't know what the fuck's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wanted to slip in the title somewhere before this all the matches started. Again, I want that back and forth thing that I haven't seen really since like 99, 2000,
Yeah.
which I have a little trivia about later. So I just want to see that title go back and forth to people.
Yeah.
But we're not going to see that. We're going to have, I guess, Gunther probably winning. And you know,
Of course.
he'll have to hold
He
that
has
for a
to
while.
fucking win.
Gunther always holds belts for a long time.
It's his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't need the title. It's bigger than the title. So,
Sure.
if they want to give Gunther the belt, that's fine. Get that thing off Priest, please,
Yeah.
as soon as possible.
You know, I was kind of angry with the Money in the Bank being like not wasted, but used, and now it's gone for a year.
Yeah.
Then I was thinking about it. And I was like, well, it sucked last year.
Right.
And there's been years where it's just stupid.
Yeah.
Where Otis had it and the Miz stole it and all that kind of stuff. So
Right,
it's like, you
yeah.
know what? Give us a year off.
Yeah.
So next year the stakes will be even more. You know what I mean? It'll be even better because we want to have a real cash in like 2 years.
I mean, I usually hate failed cash-ins, but this
Right.
one was done so well.
of course.
And honestly, Priest was the first successful cash in years.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Well, Priest before him, like Otis won it, but then Miz took it from him, and Miz was successful. Big E was successful.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
guess you're right.
Who is 2023's Money in the Bank winner?
That
Didn't
was
they,
Priest.
Oh, right, of course. And then 22 was, I don't even fucking remember.
Let's see.
But like, yeah, they're
Was
having
it Theory?
it was Theory, right? And he failed.
God.
Yeah.
Big E was 21. He won. 2020 was the Otis Miz thing. So technically it was a successful cash in, but the guy that won it didn't.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the fact they gave it to Otis.
And then 2019 was Strowman, which he didn't-
Strowman, which he failed.
Yeah.
2018, was that Corbin? Corbin was a failed. Maybe it was 2017. But no, like, yeah, it's kind of been like 50-50 on
Right.
cash-ins for the men's
Yeah.
over the last bunch of years, you know?
No, Lesnar won it in 2019.
Oh, 2019.
Oh, yeah, that's where Mustafa Ali was just like, ugh.
Yeah, just grab the fucking title.
That was that long ago.
You're so stupid.
It's 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Just watching him.
It looks like, it feel like it was yesterday where I was like losing by 8 points, and then Lesnar came out, and that was my write-in for
Yeah.
like surprise appearance.
Right.
It's so
Strowman
lucky.
was 18,
Yeah.
2018. Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of failed. It's been like 50-50, I guess.
You're right. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah. All right. Moving on. We've got Chad Gable versus Jey Uso.
No.
You guys ready to yeet?
No. No. No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Yeah.
ever ask me that again.
All right. No, me either. Yeah. Shut up! So Gable had his ribs taped due to his Money in the Bank spot where he fell from the case and then got a spear from Jey.
Yeah.
All right, at least someone's selling the fucking match.
Good.
You know?
Good. It's about time.
Gable put Jey in the ankle lock, but then the power starts to go out.
Yep.
And that distracts Gable, and Jey hits the spear for the win.
Yeah.
And then Jey yeets and then runs to the back. He looks right in the camera, yeets, and then runs to the back.
And then he yeeted to the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid. what a pussy.
Right.
How stupid.
Yeah.
I hate all of this.
Right.
Right.
You know
Gable.
what sucks is I actually don't hate Jey Uso. Like, what he's become, what they built him up to be, big crowd favorite, sure.
Right.
But the yeeting.
The yeeting.
It's so stupid.
Right.
But they sell a lot of merch, so it's never going away. Not for a
And
while.
everyone dances to it.
Right.
Yeah. So Gable wakes up to Sister Abigail, Nikki Cross, looking at him. So he runs to the back, and then Nikki drops another package on the announce table, and then we get a Nikki dap. It's a dap, but it's a Nikki dap.
Nikki Depp?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Better
it
than Nikki
flashes
Ash.
like her, face with the
right.
doll mask.
I still feel like they're targeting Jey Uso.
Maybe, but don't they feel like baby faces? I don't know.
They do.
I mean, they can be anything right now.
They could be anything. I
Yeah,
agree
they
with
can
that.
go either way.
Yeah. And how do you become the biggest heel? You take out one of your biggest faces.
Yeah, but they'll be faces to me.
Yeah.
Taking out Jey Uso.
For sure. Right. Oh, you stopped the yeeting? Thank you.
Who they gonna take out next? Cody Rhodes? Oh yeah, look at these heels. Sure.
Right.
They should turn Cody evil. Stick your fingers down his throat, just like Bray did with Alexa. Turn him evil.
Yeah, right.
What did he stick down her throat?
Exactly.
Turn her evil? He gave her the
I'll never
the poison.
Oh yeah, that's
I'll never join your master. Something like that.
Even when they did that, he's holding her fingers and she's like,
Yeah. I've been researching how he's done it for years. Unsuccessful.
So backstage, Jackie Redmond interviews Sheamus, and she says, Sheamus, you've been here 15 years, so why are you still here? Why are you still here,
And then
Sheamus?
Kathy Kelly walks up.
No
with
one
a
likes
microphone.
you.
Please leave.
Yeah. So Sheamus starts to say, banger after banger, because he's a unitard. He doesn't know what else to say.
Yep.
That's it. That's all he's got.
But Bronson Reed walks up, and he's like, Uncle Bobby, Uncle Shamey.
Uncle Shiny.
It's me, Tiny Bronson Reed, looking
Yeah.
up to you.
Right,
Like you're
yeah.
my uncle.
Yeah. He says, I'm the future, and Sheamus is the past. So Sheamus challenges him to a match, and Reed accepts, but not tonight because Reed already has a match.
Oh, okay.
And it's a match against Pete Dunne.
Where the hell have you been?
For sure.
Yeah. Let's hope, because Tyler Bate wasn't there.
Yeah.
Let's hope they're broken up, and we never see that fuck again. Yeah, I think Dunne broke Reed's hands like 5 times in this match. But have you listened to Reed's theme song? He's battle tested. So it's
just-
I hated that when Dunn went for a cover and they were like, this was almost a huge upset.
right.
What the fuck has Reed ever done? What is he, a North American champion one time?
One
Was
time.
he? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, in NXT. Yeah,
NXT.
yeah. Right, and Dunn was the UK champ.
Forever.
Right. Reed gave Dunn a nice sit-down powerbomb, and then he won with the suit on me!
Yeah.
Soaked!
Soaked.
What a joke.
And then Reed
What a
started to go
soak.
for another one after the match, but Sheamus ran out for the save. It's a shame to say that dumb Sheamus. And Sheamus and...
Exactly
That's the
right.
song.
That's it.
Sheamus and Dunn beat up Reed together, and Sheamus bro kicks Reed out of the ring. Sheamus hugs Dunn, but Dunn angrily shoves him away and
Get
leaves.
the fuck off me.
And I was like, at least there's continuity now.
Yeah.
Like in the Vince era, he wouldn't even acknowledge that they used to be in a group together.
Sure.
If I forgot about it, then everyone did.
Yeah. I like how Pete's like, I'm not going back to your stupid fucking tag team.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I've done nothing being associated with you.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll see how they pay that off.
Are you when we wear the stupid hat again? I'm out of here.
God. Backstage, Seth Rollins praises Damian Priest for keeping the Judgment Day out of their match, but he also tells Priest, if you want to keep that thing, you got to be better at SummerSlam.
Yep.
Priest says, I still got a lot to prove that I can't prove. No, he didn't say that, but he says, that gentleman's agreement, you can throw that out the window. When I'm done with Gunther, I'll give you another shot. Just name the place. And Seth's like, haha, that's great. We all know you're not going to be champ. Cool. They shake hands. Seth walks away. And then Priest gets a call on his phone. No ringtone.
Yeah.
But it looked like he pulled the phone out of his ass. So maybe he was on vibrate.
Yeah.
Could be.
Right out of his asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Sami Zayn. He says that Money in the Bank, Braun Breaker made the mistake thinking that I was the underdog in our match. I'm not an underdog anymore. I'm a champion. So Breakker walks out, but he's not holding a mic. He gets in Sami's face. Sami shoves his mic like on Braun's chest. And then Braun says, I came out here to look you in the eye because you're the only man here that has beat me. There's no reason for me to get a rematch for the Intercontinental Championship, so I guess... And then he spears
the fuck out of him.
Spears Sami, pounces on him, but officials eventually pull him off. Sami rolls out the ring, and Braun starts to leave, but then he runs around the ring and gives Sami another spear.
Braun does, hey, and then runs away from Adam Pearce.
Pretty much.
Then Ilya Dragunov ran out to go after Braun, but officials held the little boy back, and then he went to check. Like one ref was like, "Hey, easy, little fella."
Yeah,
Right.
holding him by the forehead, like down.
He's a slightly more jacked Ellsworth.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
right.
So yeah, he checks on Sami, and then backstage, Dragunov demands a match with Breakker, and Pearce makes it official.
It is official.
Next up, we have the Judgment Day
Yeah.
versus Awesome Truth
Yeah.
versus Braun Strowman.
Yeah. Right.
Balor, JD, and Carlito jump Miz and Truth before the match, and then Braun runs out and chases Carlito around the ring and then pushes him into the barricade.
Yes.
Miz and Truth gave JD and Balor double attitude adjustments.
No.
How sad is that? No, please don't. How sad is that for The Miz?
Yeah.
The Miz beat John Cena at WrestleMania.
Yes.
And now he's doing Cena's moves.
As an homage.
With our truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like R-Truth's character's always been, he's a unitard.
Yep.
And now Miz is just, I'm a unitard. I like John Cena.
Unitard by proxy.
They're
right.
Eugene.
Yeah.
The Triple H is slowly bringing back the Attitude Era.
Miz was an MTV
There's
reality
sex
guy.
with Liv Morgan.
The unitard.
There's unitards with Eugene.
We got 2 Eugenes, so that's good. Miz is a company guy. He's just happy to be there.
He's getting.
There's no way he's happy
He's
to do
paying
this.
for his wife's
Well,
extravagant lifestyle.
He's like, people used to call me the best Intercontinental Champion of all time. Like he was taken so seriously in 2016. He broke all of our hearts when he ended Zack Ryder's icy title reign in 24 hours.
Yeah.
And then with his wife there, and now it's just he's doing this. Like, fuck.
That's a
He has
good guy.
sucked for so long.
He's
As
so not a good guy.
No.
No.
Jesus.
Well, at least he can easily become a major heel again. Just beat
easily.
the fuck out of
Oh.
R-Truth.
Yeah, let's
For
hope
sure.
so.
And that'll be the last we see of him.
Miz or R-Truth?
Our truth.
Yeah, I know.
R-Truth, he always all of a sudden he goes away and you don't see him for like a year.
Right.
And then he comes back for 6 months and then he's gone for a year.
Yeah. He's
Well,
like
he's
a
old.
vampire. He's got to recharge, feast
Yeah.
on children.
Nice.
Absolutely. Truth gives Carlito a 5-knuckle shuffle and an AA. And then Braun and Truth lock arms.
Oh, boy.
And if you thought, there's no way, Braun's choo-choo could get any dumber.
It can.
You thought wrong.
Braun and Truth lock arms and they do the choo-choo train together. And I don't usually push this button often.
Yeah.
It's only
here
for
we go.
special occasions
Right.
that are so stupid.
But I was going to say, can you do a 3 press?
Stupid.
What's the matter, boy? You too stupid to do what your mom coach tells you?
Coach tells you.
Oh, Jesus. And also, Braun's hair looks like shit.
Yeah.
What
What-
a waste.
whatever you-
What a waste. This
Hold
guy's
on.
like 7 feet tall.
I like how they ended it, though. You're like, oh, this is all good guys
Yeah.
the whole time.
Right.
And then,
Braun chases JD to the back, just randomly. I'm going to chase you through the crowd.
later,
Yeah.
Braun.
And then Truth got carried away by just yelling, "What's up?" at the crowd.
Yeah.
And then Balor drop kicked him in the corner and hit the coup de grace for the win.
Over.
All in all, this match sucked.
Yes.
Sucked
But
balls.
overall, the match sucked.
God damn it.
Award nominee.
Really?
Award nominee. Award nominee.
Sorry, there was 3 of them, I guess. It's nominated for several awards tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be more than nominated.
Oh, boy.
So backstage, Adam Pearce tells CM Punk that he will call Drew to see if he's willing to do business.
Hey, do you want to not be suspended
Yeah,
and
what
get
the
paid
fuck?
again?
Right.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, you want to fight CM Punk? Nah.
Nah, I'm good.
After all this, I'm great.
But Punk still hasn't said he's cleared yet.
Sure.
That's the other thing.
Right.
I happen to think he's been cleared since WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Remember WrestleMania? He ripped the arm brace off.
Sure.
And started beating up Drew.
Yeah.
However, Pierce tells Punk to go home and stay away for now, or there will be no match with Drew.
Yeah.
So, does Punk show up next week?
No.
No.
Keep these guys away from each
I
other.
know, but whenever a manager tells a guy, don't come next week, he's like, fine, I won't come next week.
Yeah.
And then
Unless they're not going to do it at SummerSlam, and then he's like, fine, it's off. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Because
but-
Punk's not cleared somehow.
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's just, hey, Punk's not going to be on the show next week, guy.
Sure.
They could always do it.
No, they've done really good about keeping these guys apart.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
It's amazing. They haven't been fighting every week, which will lead to a match where they fight.
Right.
So
Right.
All right. So we got the VHS tape. We put in the VCR. And as Bo talks about his family, we get flashes on the screen. And for the first time ever, we see the faces to the masks that we've seen. We
Right.
see Joe Gacy, Dexter Lumis, Eric Rowan. They show Nikki Cross, but they don't show her face. They just show
Yeah, that
her,
was interesting.
And then Bo asks, do you think we're sick? And Uncle Howdy says, yes, I do. So Bo says, then sick is what we'll be.
I fucking love that line.
It's a good line.
Yeah.
But still teasing things. Will there be a match at SummerSlam? Probably.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe they fight.
Because then
Oos.
backstage, Chad Gable tells Pierce, did you see that tape? They're talking about me. And Pierce asks, do you ever think about why? And Gable says, fine, I'll take care of it my way, but then I need a vacation. Gable leaves, and then Pierce walks into his office, and Bo Dallas is sitting there waiting for him.
Big pop. Whoa.
That's why I think
SummerSlam.
there will be some sort of match at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Why else would he be there?
Lumberjack
Hey,
match.
I'm going to send you DVDs next week.
Right.
We're upgrading the laser discs.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Next up, we have Dragonov versus Breaker. Braun went for a superplex, but Dragonov countered with a powerbomb and a senton off the top rope. Breaker went for a spear outside the ring, but Dragonov countered with a big boot. And then Dragonov charged at Breaker but Breaker threw one of the big chairs at Dragonov for the DQ. Like one of the big announce table chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, office chair.
So that's a
two-time
DQ.
loser.
Breaker.
Breaker. Buried.
Yeah.
Just like that. Boom. He's just losing every
And
match.
then Dragonov was like twitching or like seizing.
Yeah.
It was a little much.
Wasn't a good look.
Then Sami runs.
If you really want to
to
sell it, shit yourself.
yes, that's what you do.
Turn over and shit yourself.
That's tremendous.
Then Sami runs out and clotheslines Breaker out of the ring. Then he checks on Dragonov, but Breaker recovers and pulls Sami out of the ring, throws him over the announce table. Dragonov attacks Breaker, but he goes over the announce table too, and Breaker stands tall.
Yeah.
Tall.
Stands on the announce table.
Dragonov and Sami should have locked arms and ran around the ring.
Yeah.
Tackled him.
Right. Good call.
Yeah.
But they're dead. You got thrown over the announce table, you're dead.
Dead.
So dumb.
DED.
Next up, we have a video promo from Karrion Kross.
What was that?
What?
It's like a boop.
Was it?
Oh, that's why you stopped.
Oh. No, but Kross is laughing over injuring Kofi last week, and Paul Ellering just gets to laugh in the camera for like 2 seconds. He's like, ha, 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 ha.
Thanks, Paul. See you next week.
Yeah.
Kross once again offers Xavier Woods to join him or join Kofi on the injured list.
Tough call.
I don't want either.
Right.
I don't want Woods to join Kross.
Yeah.
No.
Just beat up Kofi and be on your own. Don't join Kross.
Unless think of like The Rock and the Nation of Domination. Like join a bad faction and then just destroy it from the inside.
Yeah.
Like take it over, beat the shit out of Kross.
All right, I'm taking over this faction. All right, who are you going to keep? No one.
Yeah. Well,
Scarlet. You know what? I'm going to keep Scarlet. Everyone else, you can go. You're all fired.
Right.
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna introduce her to my friend.
I want heel
my
Woods.
really good friend, Brad Maddox.
God. I want heel Woods, but I don't want like
I know.
Final Testament Woods.
I want backdoor Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I'll take almost any heel Woods at this point because I never thought I'd get him.
Shit.
Let's hope that they do it right.
Yeah.
They're gonna turn Kofi heel just to fucking.
I know. God damn it.
Next up, we have Damage Control versus Lyra Valkyria and Party Pussy. Party in your pussy. Before the match, Io Sky once again said Damage Control has to change. Let's remember that.
Right. And I think we know what they're going to change to.
Yeah. Right. Yes.
Yeah.
We start off with a brawl. Kyrie spanked her ass a few times. Not
Yeah.
bad. Katana and Kaden hit Damage Control with the pussy slide. Then Katana hit Dakota with a pussy breaker. Then Katana did a pussy roll and tagged in Lyra. Yeah. And then Lyra and Party Pussy give Damage Control a 6-woman superplex, or as they call it, a pussyplex.
Pussyplex.
And then Party Pussy hits the pussy
Isn't that
stand.
the name of that porno
Maybe.
theater around the corner? The Pussyplex?
Party Pussy hits the pussy stand, but Io breaks up the pussy pin. And then Io launched Kyrie out of the ring to hit Lyra and Katana, but neither of them bothered to catch her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thankfully, Kyrie's okay.
Yeah.
Then Dakota hit Kaden with her curb stomp, and then Io hit over the pussy for the win. Oh, sorry, she's not a Party Pussy. She hit over the moonsault for the win.
Pussy.
So they celebrate, oh, Damage Control has a win. But then, after the match, Zoe Stark, Shayna Baszler, and Sonya Deville beat up Damage Control.
You can hit it again.
What do you want me to
Where's
do?
she been?
I mean, she's been on Raw every week
she's been on
trying
Raw
to
every week.
get them.
Sonya Deville?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. It just hasn't been on in the ring.
Shayna does her elbow stomp to her real-life girlfriend, Dakota Kai.
Oh.
And then Zoe tells Io, you cost me everything. And then super kicked her. And Io's like, I don't even know who you are.
Right.
Zoe then popped Io up in the air and Shayna hit a knee strike. And then Sonya gave Io like a scorpion death drop, but shittier.
Scorpion death drop.
So are Damage Control baby faces now? Is this the change
No.
Io was talking about?
No.
We need to change to baby face. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You need something else. Is Asuka ready to come back? Maybe. Probably not.
I don't think so. So backstage, Sonya says this is a warning shot to the rest of the women's division. We're here, and there isn't a damn thing anyone could do about it.
Are you sure? Can
I
I
mean,
can I call in?
I
maybe?
feel like a
Tell
few
them to
people
go?
could do
Probably.
a few things about it.
How about a petition? Can we get a petition going?
Yeah. So then Isla Dawn and Alba Fire walk up. And, yeah. They say it's,
You mean Tits McGee? Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah. They're getting bigger. She says, as long as we have these titles, this is our division. And Sonya says, not for long. And in the background, we once again see Chad Gable talking with Ivy Nile and the Creed brothers for like the
urging.
millionth time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do it already. Do it.
But what's the payoff going to be? He's going to line himself with them and then they're going to lose to the Wyatts? You know? Like, maybe not. I hope not.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
But it was when Sonya said, she said, we're here. Was that like a reference because all three of them are lesbians?
No.
Like, we're here, we're queer.
I don't think Zoe is.
You don't think Zoe is?
I don't think so. I think she's married.
Oh, really?
Some older dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his name was Betty or something.
Someone posted on Twitter, like, I know what Sonya's group is, and it's like that photo from the Attitude Era with those two random women walk out, and then it just says, the lesbians. Like, that's what... All right, guys, here they come, the lesbians.
Oh, shit.
From Los Angeles, California, the lesbians. So, all right, we have a new women's stable, but I guess we'll see what happens with Damage Control.
Yeah.
For the main event, we have Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega versus Daddy Dom and Liv Morgan. Backstage, before the match, Dom asked Pierce to cancel the match, but Pierce said no dice. Then Liv tells Dom, I did this so you could show Rey who the real daddy of the Mysterio family is.
Yeah.
Then later, Liv tells Dom he needs to loosen up, and she starts stretching him out with his leg up in the air while
Oh.
sitting on the couch.
Didn't Triple H and Trish do this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing everything from the attitude. Run it back.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. But the rest of Judgment Day walks in on them, and Carlito says, "No, that's cool." And then Priest tells Dom, "You should have been done with all this. It's not that hard." And then Carlito says, "It looks pretty hard to me."
Yeah.
It's like, dude, like we're back. We're like this close to being back.
Yeah.
We're this close to fucking Braun panties matches.
Come on.
Do it.
Do it.
Dom tells Priest, "You're starting to sound like my dad." And Priest says, "I'm starting to understand your dad more and more."
Yep.
Dom says, "I'll fix it." He walks out of the room, and then Priest tells the rest of them that he's got a surprise for tonight. So, as for this match, Zelina Vega, you need to stop doing Andrade and your husband's moves because she doesn't do them well.
Right.
Like she tried to do Andrade's elbow.
Can she do it?
No.
No.
And then she tried to do like Alistair Malachi's thing where she lifts you up with her foot, and it's not good.
Yeah.
It's like you're 4 feet tall. You can't lift them up that much.
Yeah.
It's like, well, oh, great. They're on their knees now. Good job.
Right.
Mixed tags match. They're always the worst. Mixed tag matches. Ray tags in Vega, which means Liv is automatically tagged in.
Sure.
Which defeats the whole purpose of a tag team match.
Absolutely.
You tag in for an advantage, but here you tag in and you lose the advantage.
Yeah.
Like Ray's beating up Dominic. Why would he tag out?
It doesn't
He
make
has
any
the
sense.
upper hand. He's beating up Dominic. Okay, Zelina, now you tag in and beat that bitch. It's like you had it. You were winning.
Yeah.
Why risk it?
It makes no sense.
Vegas set up for the double knees on Liv, but Dom got in between them. And then Ray kicked Dom, and Dom fell face first into Liv's cooch. Yeah. And it was a potty pussy for him.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It's done.
Yeah. So Liv, of course, loved it. Dom rolls out of the ring.
Spit in me.
And then
Give her that hot tula.
Into the vagina.
it's like, is that really want? Like, it sounds like she's hawking a loogie on your dick.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Don't hawk it that much.
Yeah, I know. So Vega and Ray gave Liv and Dom taint to face.
Yes.
Get my dick sick.
Vega did Eddie's titty shake to get a little pop. Then Liv gave Vega the Three Amigos, and she did the titty shake to get a bigger pop. Then we have "We Want Mommy" chants from the crowd.
The audience was about to pop.
Liv went for Oblivion, but Vega blocked it, and then they clotheslined each other. Ray and Dom tag in, and Ray once again sexually assaults his son with another taint to face.
Wow.
Ray goes for 619, but Dom blocks it. But then Vega 619 Dom's stomach.
Yeah.
619.
Tame to face is that part of your parenting style?
No.
No. Andrew?
No, I don't want to go to jail.
Okay.
Ray hit Dom with a frog splash, but Liv broke up the pin, and then Vega hit Liv with a 619. So many 619s. I love that move. It's totally not shitty. But then Liv whipped Vega into the ring post. Ray set up for a poison run off the top rope, but Liv slid in a chair to distract the ref and then knocked Ray down. And then Dom hit Ray with a frog splash to finally beat his father for the first time.
Yeah.
It's all thanks to Liv.
It's not often you get to see a young boy beat his father.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
So Dom and Liv hug, but then Dom pushes her away. But then Liv jumps on him, wraps her legs around his waist, and pulls him to the mat.
And he falls cock first.
Cock first. Missionary position.
Oops. It was basically a live sex celebration.
They're in missionary position, and then they get really close, like they're about to kiss.
Come, I guess.
But then, this is my brutality!
Oh my God.
Rhea Ripley walks out.
Yeah.
Liv hightails it through the crowd.
She's
and then
out.
Rhea gets in Dom's face and says, "Mommy's back." And she's pissed. Dom goes for a hug, but she denies him. So,
Yeah.
that's
Hard
where we're
cut.
at. Yeah.
At least on my TV.
Yes. Absolutely. But this is what's going to put Dom like over. Like this is why Dom's going to fall for Liv now.
Yeah.
You helped me beat my father finally. I
Right.
love you.
Yeah. No, they're going to run it back after how many years? Rhea versus Liv in a ladder match for custody of Dom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Run it back.
We all know where this is going.
Yeah.
SummerSlam. It's Rhea versus Liv.
Uh-huh.
Dominic's gonna cost Rhea the match and
For sure.
and officially align with Liv and live sex celebration on Raw. Cross your fingers. Yeah.
And then who aligns with Judgment Day?
You want to see his dirty Dom?
Yeah.
They must
No.
break up, right?
You're like, yeah.
Priest and Rhea kind of remove themselves. That's the way it's going.
Right. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's just Finn and JD. Like, well, what do
And
we
Dom.
do now?
Oh, that's okay. You guys can break up.
With Dom and Liv.
Yeah.
Carlito, Balor, and JD. Wow, this is
Yeah.
great.
Someone posted online, they're like, I would love to see like House of Black get released from AEW and like that's Rhea's new group that she leads.
Right.
That'd be cool. Bring in her husband.
Yeah.
Alistair,
Right.
Brody King.
I'm now certain that Rhea Ripley was never actually injured.
Yeah.
Like, not as seriously as they made it seem,
Sure.
at least.
Absolutely.
Like, they just made it up to do the storyline. Plus, she just got married during her time off.
It's like she was at like Disney and Universal almost every day.
This was a kayfabe injury.
Yeah.
To do this angle. Because you can't do it without it.
Yeah.
You can't do it if she's around.
Right.
Because then Dominic and Liv, and it's just like, hey, what the fuck were you doing? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's like they did the honeymoon and then the marriage.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
there you go. That's the end of Raw.
Yeah.
Hot angle to end the show.
Hot angle.
You know, if you took out Awesome Truth and all that bullshit, not a bad show.
Yeah, sure.
But because it's in there, you know.
Yeah.
Yikes,
Not
baby.
great.
Very yikes.
So let's give some awards.
Yeah.
Who did you have for worst dressed?
I had a Sheamus.
Shamus.
Shamus.
I also had Sheamus.
Yeah.
Sure, sweep it.
Yeah.
All right. Best dressed?
Rhea Ripley.
You know,
God, like those strings were holding on for
Oh, my
dear
God.
life.
I
Yeah.
know this doesn't count, but watching Liv, there's a video of her looking through the curtain as to everything that just happened after the show and turning around
Yeah.
and smiling like she was in control of all of this. Oh my God. I'm still going Liv.
Shut the fuck up and pick Rhea.
I'm going Liv.
Look, Eric, she's all yours tonight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rhea's great, but Liv is Liv. And Liv
Right.
in this like femme fatale role,
Oh.
she's never been hotter. The
Bustin'.
way she looks at Dom is how you want your woman to look at you.
Yeah.
Just like, it's just like, I want to suck your dick 20%.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Like I'm
was
currently
ghost busting.
sucking it, but it's still not enough.
No.
Right.
Right.
Give me more dick.
Yes.
All right, right. Clip that. Post it on the Facebook.
Oh, God damn it. Out of context.
Yeah.
Well, they get shut the fuck up. They always get you, so.
Yeah. Worst acting.
I had R-Truth.
I had The Miz rapping.
Ooh.
Rapper Miz.
Rapper Miz.
Can I choose both?
We are the awesome truth. Huh. Like it's so
I mean,
I hate you so much.
he cut his teeth with John Morrison.
Yeah,
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 True.
he really elevated his
I'm picking
game.
both. Sorry.
All right. Fair enough.
All right.
Best acting.
I had Bo Dallas. I really like that vignette.
I had CM Punk.
I punk.
It's just
Like
Seth was good.
Yeah.
Seth's always good on the mic, and
CM Punk's always fire,
he is.
but like I had to give some props to Bo Dallas.
sure, give
You
your
know.
props to Bo Dallas.
Yeah.
But Punk is just like, he really just is on a whole other level.
He is.
Like
Absolutely.
he really is the only one in the company that I feel is cutting good babyface promos.
right.
Yeah.
Because he
'Cause
also
it
makes
ain't
him halfway
Cody.
heel.
It's not Cody Rhodes,
No, it's not.
you know, and Kevin Owens doesn't really cut promos right now.
Right.
No.
But like Punk is just, it's like, oh right, I forgot
Yeah.
how good he is. That's when we had Punk and MJF feuding. It's like these are the two best promo guys.
These are the guys.
in wrestling.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, it's Punk. Worst comment?
Can you just hit play right there?
Oh sure, yeah.
Are you ready to yeet?
There
Yeah.
you go.
I'll go with that.
And sure, sweep
Sure.
it.
Yeah. Best comment?
Mine was then sick is what will be.
Yeah, that's what I had.
I went with Punk, $1 million body, 10-cent brain. It's like that.
Sure.
Worst match?
6-woman tag.
Okay.
That was my slow-mo. I had Reed and Dunn for my worst match because Reed wins again.
My slow-mo was the 6-woman tag. My worst was Judgment Day versus Awesome Truth and
Yeah,
Braun.
that
I
was
mean,
bad.
my God.
My slow-mo was the 6-man tag. That.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Best match?
Who are you?
I mean,
Yeah.
Breaker versus Dragonov wasn't bad.
It's a DQ. It was like 5 minutes.
5-minute DQ, and they've wrestled.
It was
like
better
5
than
times.
the other offerings.
It's funny. The stories are better with Vince gone, but the matches aren't as good. But I'll take the stories being better.
Sure.
100%.
Like every single time.
Yep.
Right.
Like I'm just so glad that we don't have 20-minute matches on Raw anymore.
yeah.
Like there's 3 commercial breaks. Oh, so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, not really any good matches, but it's a better show. Just make everything, do short matches for the TV, so that when you do the longer matches on pay-per-views, they mean more and it's a bigger deal. You know?
yeah.
Worst move. Choo-choo! I will accept no other answer.
Arm in arm, choo choo.
Arm in arm.
Arm in arm.
Arm in arm.
How can we make this move worse? R-Truth. Next week, it's going to be Miz on the other side. Truth and Miz and Braun.
Or he just holds Truth like length like this
Yeah.
and just runs through the people with
like
Truth's
a
body.
battering ram?
And then he's
Yeah.
69ing Miz like a stand-up 69 as
Yes.
he runs them over.
Perfect.
It's one of my
Yeah.
favorite moves.
Yeah.
Especially when it's 2 guys.
Yeah.
Best move.
Fits better. I have Dom's face
It's
munch.
easier, I guess.
Yeah.
What was that?
I have the Dom face munch.
I had the stretches.
Oh, okay. I lived jumping on Dom because that to me that's like super hot. I loved when AJ Lee would do that shit.
It's hot.
You know, jump on you, wrap your legs around the waist. It's
That's enough.
it's a good move.
Getting hot in here.
I mean, for God's sakes, I came.
Just now, yeah.
Worst moment. I'm gonna double down with the choo-choo train.
Yeah, Miz
Yes.
Truth match, train.
It's the worst thing
rap.
we've seen in a while.
Fuck.
Yes.
Yeah. And then best moment.
This is my brutality. I mean, the big return. Punk and Rollins were great, but as a moment, that music hitting, holy shit, she's finally here.
Yeah.
It's great.
You going Rhea?
Yes.
I'm still going Punk Seth, but
All right.
just because the crowd was like just, I don't know
No,
what the deal
I'll
was.
go punk Seth.
All right.
Yeah, because it
But-
lasted like 15 minutes. Rhea was out there for like
It was great.
2 minutes.
Yeah. Both real good moments. You know,
Yeah.
start the show, end the show with good moments.
For sure.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. All right. That's all for awards. Now it's time for breaking news. Talked about John Cena after announcing that he will retire in 2025. We did the Money in the Bank recap. We all figured WrestleMania would be his last match because that's usually how it works, right?
Yeah.
Right.
John Cena did the Money in the Bank press scrum and said WrestleMania will not be his last match.
What the F?
And he plans on doing 30 to 40 dates from January through December of next year.
That's almost like every week.
Yeah.
But like,
Is he going to do one of those? Is it going to be like his last match is a house show?
no.
Are they going to do that?
How was Mania not his last match?
He just said it. I mean, yeah. Because I think they want to do this farewell tour
Right.
and make $4 billion instead of $3.
Yeah.
You
and
know?
then announce in December his final match will be the next WrestleMania, maybe?
He said 2025. He also said people say they're walking away and 2 years later they come back. I want to set the record straight right now. I'm done. This is it. He said 2025 WrestleMania will be my last WrestleMania.
Okay.
Yeah. But he didn't say that would be his last match.
You want to book like whatever pay-per-view is in December as his last match.
But they don't do pay-per-views in December.
Maybe
My
Survivor
bold prediction, his last match is a house show at Madison Square Garden.
wow. No.
Wow.
No, I will not accept it. And then like the fucking marks, we have to go see him beat Dominic Mysterio. No, Eric, no. I already booked the Airbnb.
Yeah.
The Madison Square Garden tickets are $10,000 to see John Cena's last match. Fuck.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they're
You,
just
you
trying
can
to
pay me back, right? You can pay me back?
Yeah,
I
sure.
bought it.
Yeah, sure, Eric. Yeah, we'll pay you back.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
They just want to do like this, you know, Derek Jeter farewell tour, and
Sure.
every
I
city
guess.
they go to is going to give Cena a gift that he can't take home.
So we're waiting till January for him to wrestle, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
He hasn't wrestled this year yet, right?
This year. No Mania.
No.
Well, he got in the ring, but he didn't wrestle. in that.
Didn't wrestle.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, so no, right? So he always wrestles at least once a year. Remember, like, he has that streak or whatever.
Yeah.
So he'll do something at some point, I would think. Maybe at the end.
Yeah.
Remember, like, there was, I think it was 2019 or the end of it or whatever, where he was like, oh my God, I only have like a week left. I got to wrestle a match. And then he did. So
Right.
we'll see. Yeah. Also, WWE announced that they're bringing back the Bad Blood pay-per-view on Saturday, October 5th at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. This will take the place of the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. However, this pay-per-view takes place on the same day as the first ever Hell in a Cell match, which was Bad Blood in Your House back in '97.
Right.
So expect a Hell in a Cell match for this pay-per-view.
For sure.
It's not really a big change. It's just the name, but I like that they're going back to Bad Blood. And then it's, I challenge you to a Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood. Not,
Right.
I challenge you to a Hell in a Cell match at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, right.
So,
Yeah, no, it sounds great.
yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
The change.
it'll probably be Punk and Drew, for sure.
Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
For
You'd
match
have to
3.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have to.
Yeah. But I like that. I mean, no blood in the name, in a pay-per-view name again. Ooh, you know.
Right, yeah, scary.
Like Vince would never allow that.
Josh won't.
No, never.
No. Also, I thought this was a Vince McMahon thing and not a Triple H thing. WWE announced they've hired ESPN sportscaster Joe Vesatori
Yeah.
to join Wade Barrett and Corey Graves on SmackDown.
Weird.
Yeah.
How many times are they gonna try this?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Has it ever worked?
No. Pat McAfee, if you really count him as like a sports guy,
Yeah.
that he's great,
But he doesn't do play-by-play.
he does not.
Like Mauro Ranallo was good at it, but then he was too much, you know, with the Mamma Mia and all the bullshit.
Yeah.
But at least he could call it.
Apparently, this guy's kind of a big name in announcing. So yeah, this is not. This won't go.
Apparently,
This
but
won't go
then
good.
we've never heard of them.
Right.
Who was the last guy? The MMA guy,
Oh,
Jimmy Smith.
Yeah.
They're gonna fight for real. Hopefully, this guy doesn't say anything like that.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah, like why?
Yeah.
What are we missing here?
Yeah, I it works.
Wrestling people do wrestling shows.
Yes.
For sure.
You can't do it. Do you have any news? That's all I have for you.
I have something.
Yes.
So on the Bust a Nut podcast, Bubba Ray, no, what is it called? Busted Open.
Busted open.
He talked about the Priest not kick out, and he's like, because we haven't heard from WWE yet, I don't think. So he said that when they was doing right before the Falcon Arrow, he needs him in the head when he's inverted to get him down, and he thinks that Priest was out for a
Right.
couple seconds because you see him do this, and when you're out and wake up, the first thing you do is see if you have feeling in your hands.
Yeah.
And he did that right after he didn't kick out. And he said it's the ref's job to count to 3 if the person doesn't kick out, because that's the ref is the guy that really makes sure we never see beyond the 4th wall. And
Yeah.
if something goes wrong, you've got to count to 3 to keep that, kind of
yeah, but they were
disbelief.
Never
Well, but I think that'd be
gonna...
very
Then you
hard.
give Seth the win. Priest has to exit Judgment Day sooner. Like they have all these plans.
I know that, and also like when he knows it's a kick out, he doesn't know he's passed out. The ref's definitely going to do this. How do you then go? Oh, I mean that.
Why doesn't he just do the Nick Patrick thing and kick out for Priest?
He should have.
Yeah.
Would have been really good here.
They asked Triple H about it at the press scrum.
Yeah.
And he said, a lot of people are gonna like, I wish I could just turn off Priest's phone. Like he basically said it was Priest's fault, but he was like, I don't want to take away from, Priest was awesome tonight. It was just that one thing.
And
like,
Seth said the ref made a mistake. Like they just kind
well,
of
per kayfabe, that's
Yeah.
what happened, right?
yeah,
So,
they're fucked up. You fucked up.
yeah. Eric?
Anything else?
Yeah, I have a couple things. The Rock posts on Instagram. He said that he signed a very cool $7 production deal with Disney Studios. Mm-hmm. So he didn't go into detail of what it is exactly, but he did
Jungle Cruise 2, 3, and 4.
probably.
God,
yeah, good lord.
shit.
But he did post some things that I thought were kind of funny. He said, which puts me one step closer to accomplishing the following. Rock's infamous cheat meals at Disney add Terramana tequila to the Disney Dole Whip.
He said this?
Yeah. And build Rock's Iron Paradise gym on a Disney cruise line. He said all of the above or none of the above may come true, but our new deal 100% guarantees we get to work hard and have fun delivering entertainment for people.
Hey, Rock, your epic cheat meal? Pretty sure they have pancakes all over Disney World. Thanks, bud.
Covered in
Can he ever-
tequila syrup.
For once, can he just post a tweet without promoting Terramana? Is it possible?
No. I'm surprised he didn't.
It must do terrible.
You think? Or is it just
The
the
fact
biggest
that he
moneymaker?
constantly has to promote it.
Yeah,
every
I'm
single
surprised he
tweet.
didn't.
Don't forget to have Terramana with your pancakes.
Yeah. Surprised he didn't promote the other line, Slap a Pony or something.
What?
His skincare.
Oh, right.
Yeah. You know,
That's probably because it's not his, right? He just does.
well, he sells it exclusively at
Yeah,
Target.
I wonder if his energy drink is bigger overseas or something. You just don't see it here that often.
But I'm sure like the Terramanas he owns. I think the other shit he just
his
is
name.
it's just
like, he
his
doesn't give
name.
a fuck, yeah.
Maybe.
But he still
they're
gets a
just paying him.
percentage. You don't do it without the percentage for
Yeah,
him.
sure.
But
Yeah.
And then also some NXT stuff.
All right.
You know,
Yeah.
Ethan Page won the Fatal 4-Way
Breaking
on
news.
Sunday. Yeah, to claim the NXT champion.
No, good for Ethan Page. It's very cool.
Yeah.
I'm an Ethan Page fan.
Never won a
For sure.
title in AEW.
It was
No.
funny because a lot of AEW marks online were giving WWE and NXT fans shit. It's like, oh, you bitch and complain that Mercedes came in and won 2 matches and won 2 titles.
Yeah.
But you're fine with Ethan Page having 4 matches and winning the title? It's like, yes, because Ethan Page has star potential. And that's how you build a star. If you're going to immediately put him in the title picture.
Yeah.
You know? So. And then the final thing I have is on NXT tonight. It seemed like Wes Lee was about to quit, but his former teammate from MSK,
My wife.
and then their other teammate from TNA, Trey Miguel, who Zachary Wentz has been teaming with over there, came and.
Who are you?
Yes.
I thought he was like in trouble, his ex-teammate. Like he did something wrong.
Years ago they fired
Years
him
ago. Yeah.
because of the Hitler photos.
Yeah.
okay.
Big fan.
A satirical. Oh,
It was a
wait.
joke. No, like it was the Hitler. He took the Hitler photos.
Yeah. But yeah, all 3 of them were in TNA under the Rascals, so I don't know if that's what they're going to be called here, but I guess they're going to have some sort of 6-way tag.
Did you
But-
see who Trick Williams' surprise tag team partner was tonight?
Was it?
Yeah. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. They're going in. I mean, look, at least they know he's popular. People like his music. People like his whole gimmick, and let's ride with it.
Right.
We're allowed to use him. I'm sure. What is it? TNA has those contracts where it's like, hey, if something bigger comes along, I can dump this shit.
Yeah.
They usually have those clauses. So, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Wow.
Is he a good wrestler? Does anybody know? Not that I care
no
as much
idea.
about that, but
Yeah, he has good matches.
versus Sean Spears.
All right, what happened on New Japan?
Just fuck up.
Ring
That's
of-
for the AEW or the Monday Night War podcast.
Ring of Honor?
Yeah.
I'll kill you.
All right.
Ring of Honor.
Yeah. All right, let's get to some rumors.
All right.
Rumors! Vince McMahon gets kicked out for sex allegations? That happened!
But then he returns and takes back the company?
He did that!
And then Vince sells the company but stays in power?
Oh my god!
And then Vince dyes his hair black and has a stupid mustache?
Confirmed!
Multiple sites are claiming that WWE is exploring introducing women's versions of the Intercontinental and United States Championships.
Yes.
No.
Too many belts.
Too many belts, yeah.
You really got the long one on that one.
Well, they only have like 12 girls.
Yeah.
So that means like half the girls, if you include the tag titles, are going to have a belt. Half. What in the fucking AEW is this shit?
Yeah.
What
Stop.
the AEW fuck?
Or just buy TNA and have like a TNA Knockouts champion or something, like a part of it or some stupid shit like that.
Like you don't add another two
I think they're going to do
titles.
it. I think they're going to do it because they already did in NXT.
Yeah.
They made the women's North American.
I know.
Yep.
I think it's just so that Triple H, it's a lot of hours of free TV. I think those belts will be defended on TV, not pay-per-views.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
But again, you don't have that many good female wrestlers as it is.
Right.
Like, how many are actually good?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Like Zoe Stark will have a title now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, honestly, ones I could see getting it.
All of America.
All of them.
Every
All of
fucking girl will have one of these two titles in the next 2 years, guaranteed.
Jesus.
You know who's first? Natalia. You watch.
Shut up. Shut your whore mouth.
First IC title.
IC,
win-
of course.
Of course.
She'll have that for 2 years.
2 days or
God.
2 years. It's one or the other.
Also, WWE reportedly trademarked Super Brawl as an event name.
Oh, wait.
So that could mean there might be a pay-per-view coming up called Super Brawl Saturday.
What's it called? I don't even know.
They gotta bring Lex Luger for that if they do it.
But wasn't
You're
Super
gonna
Bowl
wheel him out.
wasn't Super Bowl a WCW thing?
Yeah.
So how do they not already own that?
Because they don't own trademarks expire.
Yeah.
You know.
And no one
Right.
picked
Vince
that
was
one up?
never gonna
We
pick
gotta
that
pick
one up.
We gotta start looking at these expired trademarks and just
Yeah.
grab them.
Sure.
Oh, who grabbed it? All right, I'll give you 50,000. Okay.
But you also have to prove like why you deserve it or like why you should own it.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Weird.
Like
No,
Cody had to
okay.
fight hard to get Cody Rhodes. He was like, "No, I'm Cody," and they're like, "Prove it." He's like, "This is my name."
I don't know. On the league, what's his face bought?
That's a
the
website.
Dallas Cowboys.
.com or
Little
something.
different. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was based on a true story. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Sure was.
But yeah, we'll see. That's all I have for rumors. Anything else?
Yeah. WWE has reportedly signed TNA
Go ahead.
tag team
Uh-huh.
Motor City Machine Guns.
Who are you?
What are
Yeah.
their names?
Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin.
You fucking mark!
Yep.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Great. Good job.
Is that a guy and
this
a girl?
goes off sometimes.
Huh?
The two guys?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Both are former TNA champions.
Do they
Former
have
X
good? Do they
Division.
have good matches?
Yeah, they actually really
Oh, they do. So you've watched. Okay.
You fucking mark!
Sometimes
that's
it
like
just goes off. I don't know.
Telling me that they were TNA champions is like, and they were a former Doomsday champion.
Can we be honest real quick, Eric? Can we be honest?
All right, let's be honest.
Because we're never done.
You watch NXT, you watch TNA. How do you fucking know they have good matches if you don't watch? You watch.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I used to watch more TNA back in the day. Yeah. But I do remember
What
that.
draws you to watch it? Like, is it in your car on your drive? Can like you have a long drive now, and like, is it like you throw it in the car while you're driving in the morning? Then I'd be okay with it. Like, I need something on in the
I
background.
don't like sit there and watch it on TV. Like, I see what comes across on Instagram.
Got it.
And
We're-
then if I'm intrigued, I will YouTube it and
Right.
watch more.
So mine's all wrestling and feet. Yours is TNA highlights
Mine is wrestling.
and NXT highlights.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a wrestling podcast, Joe. You're giving me shit for watching wrestling.
I'm not giving you shit. He's giving you shit. I think
Both giving me
the
shit.
reason you're
He
here.
tells me to push it every single time. He has a signal.
Right.
He has a. No, there's. Joe,
story.
there's actually a button at Joe's foot, and every time he hits the
Yeah.
button,
It electrocutes your balls.
yes, and then
it feels
I go,
great.
oh,
And then he
push
gets
the button.
Hello. So when we got power back, the internet wasn't working. AT&T hadn't fixed the internet yet.
Yeah.
So we pulled out an old DVD player, and then me and my two kids that are home right now were like, "All right, what movie are we watching that's on DVD, not even Blu-ray?"
Yeah.
Because it was an old DVD. The Blu-ray player wasn't working, and we settled on Team America, and they hadn't seen it before.
Excellent.
Matthew
shit.
saw parts of it. Oh my god, I haven't watched it in so long.
It's so good.
It's so great. Like the sex scene
Holds
is
up.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Is it the
shit in-
unrated version? Oh,
Yeah.
so it's the unrated version. Yeah.
There's
Have
pissing
you
and
done that
shitting.
on Hogwash yet?
No.
So it's almost too funny though. Like we're just gonna be laughing.
Remember
the whole
when
time.
the
Yeah.
remember when
Yeah. Yes.
remember when it
Remember
was
ha?
funnier when they said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Yeah.
all for rumors.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So it's trivia time.
Trivia time. Let's work together,
No.
gentlemen.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Sorry, that's how I did it.
No.
It's kumbaya time. We went through a hurricane together. We need to join together as one. All right, I talked about 1999. The title, the WWE main title, changed 11 times that year.
It was WWF back then.
Thank you.
That's one for me.
Get the F out. So, can you name the 7 wrestlers that held the title 11 times? I'm giving you 3 strikes. If you hit the 3rd strike before you name the 7th wrestler,
Okay,
you
hold on,
lose.
hold on.
So you both win or you both
99,
lose?
what is this?
99.
Yeah.
WWE champions. The title changed 11 times, but only 7 people held it those 11 times.
Okay, so name 7 people that were the champ.
And 99 before 3 strikes.
Okay.
Stone
Work
Cold.
together, and I want to hear like we know for sure.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
That's for sure.
Yes.
All right, Stone Cold. Yep.
The Rock.
The Rock.
All right, 2 for me.
Mankind.
Mankind.
Yes.
There are 7. Eric.
Kane.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's not Kane. Kane was 98.
Hold on. Work together.
See, this is what. Look,
Work
carrying
together.
dead weight with Eric here. I'm too busy watching TNA. You have TNA trivia?
He's like, Moose. No, I didn't mean Moose.
I'll kill you.
I'll fucking kill you.
Hold on. Triple H.
Triple H is correct.
Jericho. No. It's too
No,
early.
you gotta stop saying names, guys. That's 2 strikes.
how
Jesus,
many-
I got fucking dead weight here.
Oh, we get strikes? I wasn't paying attention.
Yes, you can't get another strike. You gotta know that these.
If we get the strike, then we can't get any more.
Correct. So you're out of strikes. You have to name these
Oh,
next
we're out of
3.
strikes now.
Well, 3 strikes means you're out. I'll give you a couple of hints. One is an all-timer. The other 2 are going to be difficult, but you should get them.
John Cena. I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
I know
That
you're
was
kidding.
a joke.
I know you're kidding.
It was a fucking joke.
The pin is blue.
Was this the year that Vince beat Triple H?
I think that was 2000s. Because it was on SmackDown, and SmackDown just started in 99. I don't think he's trying to write it, so it was. No, we're not saying yet, so chill.
Let me just go ahead and tell you. Great job, Eric. Vince McMahon. I didn't think you'd get that. Vince McMahon beat Triple H.
Did Big
That
Show
year.
win it yet? No, Big Show wasn't there yet. Big Show wasn't there yet. 2 more?
Yep.
All right, so 99. That was
An all-time.
WrestleMania 15.
So that was Stone Cold Rock.
Yeah.
Before that, it was Mankind Rock. So Stone Cold won, then who beat Stone Cold?
That is the answer to this. Yep. And then
Who
he
beat
beat, and then
Stone
he beat
Cold?
him right back.
Taker, right? No?
Because he beat him right. See, that's what I thought. That's why I thought Kane. Because I thought that's
No, that was
where
98.
Kane won it for a day.
No,
and-
that was 98.
I can end this right now.
Is it that
You
hard?
want? No,
I mean,
because
he said one's an all-timer. Is that Taker? Did Taker win it that year?
Didn't the title go vacant that year?
when Vince, after he won it 4 days later,
Yeah.
but then Triple H beat him, won the next one.
Who beat Stone Cold for the belt? It has to be Taker. Who the fuck else was there? Who else beat Stone Cold? Who else got to beat Stone Cold back then? Taker.
Taker is correct.
All right.
Come on, it's 99. Of course he held it that year.
Yeah.
One more.
I kind of just want to give it to you because
Give us a clue.
you already said it.
What?
You already said this
what was the
last
clue?
name, but you just didn't commit, so I didn't write it.
Oh.
One of you said this name.
So it was Big Show. Big
Final
Show.
answer? Yes, Big Show. He was the last one of 99. He held it right until early 2000. So
Well,
there you go.
Once again, I got the most names. I win.
But you guys together did it before 3 strikes.
Sure, but I won.
Congratulations. It wasn't.
Hey, have we celebrated Shanksgiving in a while?
So real quick,
Yeah, good job, guys.
one of our fans, Fraud Watch on Twitter, he makes a lot of those AI videos. Actually, makes all the AI Josh Reese videos that are so fucking hilarious.
Perfect.
He made this. He said, "This is Eric every time Andrew beats him at trivia."
What the fuck?
Can't keep getting away with it.
Did they AI Eric?
Yes.
You can't keep getting away with it.
Oh, they did? I was joking. Holy shit,
Aaron
Viggle
Paul.
AI?
That's Aaron Paul in Breaking Bad.
Oh my, yeah, I know.
That's,
oh my God.
That's creepy as all fuck.
It like doesn't look like you, but of course it's you. You know what I mean? Like, The beard color's dead on. Oh my God. Do it one more time.
You can't keep getting away with it.
This is great.
You can't keep getting away with it.
And of course, I'm wearing a wrestling shirt.
He's got like a lazy eye.
Were you?
Right. You can
Wait,
kind
you
of
put a wrestling shirt on you?
you can kind of tell.
It's gotta be.
Like it looks like a WWE logo almost.
Did he really change the shirt too? No way.
I mean, it's probably from like a picture he found. To be,
Oh, if this is Jesse, that could be like a heavy metal shirt or something.
Yeah.
or maybe
Look at that. It's really the eyes that are like, what the fuck?
Dead. Dead
right.
inside.
Yeah, take out the eyes. And,
It's almost like it's Eric as a unitard.
Yeah, AI is.
all right, so we
Doing
need
some
something
It's
of
not
Andrew
perfect
next.
yet, but it was great.
We need something of Andrew next.
Well, if he makes one, I'll post it. But
You can't keep getting away with this.
all right, let's do some fan questions. Slice04. Do you think Seth versus Punk will be bigger than Drew versus Punk? I mean, maybe, but as of right now, it's Drew versus Punk is the bigger match because they've been building towards it.
Of course.
Yeah.
So
He was not wearing a decal shirt. It looks like he tried to put a wrestling shirt on you. Or the picture he took of you to use
Yeah.
it, you had a wrestling
Right.
shirt. Yeah, sorry.
Eric was wearing a wrestling shirt.
Imagine that.
Monster. Oh, this is monster number
22!
Yes.
Fuck, Marry, Kill, Maxine, Mommy, Live.
Oh. You got to kill Maxine.
Kill Maxine.
And then this
Fuck
is
Liv. I'm gonna marry Mommy.
Marry, Live.
Yeah, I'm going to do the other way. But, I mean, I don't care. You know what I mean? But I'll probably go fuck Rhea, marry Liv. Man, Liv.
You know, if
My wife.
if Rhea Ripley and Maxine weren't famous,
Probably be
it
Maxine.
would be Maxine.
With
Yeah.
that ass and everything we know about her. And, yeah, wrestling.
McMahon. Yeah, but wrestling.
Wrestling logic.
McMahon Helmsley regime calling it now when Liv and Rhea fight. Dom turns on Rhea. I mean, yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Pretty obvious, yeah.
He also says Isla Dawn best dressed.
Well, her titties were best dressed.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Snowball 6, based on the events over the weekend, are you excited at all for the following hypothetical matches? Cody versus Jacob Fatu. No.
No.
Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus.
No.
Or some combination of Punk, McIntyre, and Rollins. Absolutely.
Yes.
It is. There's your winner.
You know, I never thought about it. Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus. They're very similar names.
They are.
Tiffany Stratus.
Stratton was obviously a reference to Wolf of Wall Street. Stratton Oakmont. Like, that's why they named her that. That was the company. That was his company in Wolf
Yeah,
of
I
Wall
know,
Street.
but what would that have to do with this?
Oh.
I'm just saying I think that's why they gave her that last name. Like Tiffany Stratton Oakmont. Her character when she started was
Yeah, but
Daddy's
the reason
little girl.
he used that is because that's like one of those like old rich names, Stratton.
Yeah, but that's her character. She's Daddy's rich little girl. Like when she started, her promos were, "I'm Daddy's girl, and Daddy gets me whatever I want." And then they stopped doing the Daddy thing.
Right. Yeah, maybe.
Chelsea Wallace, Braun Breaker as the next Ultimate Heel Champion, like Roman. I mean, probably at some point. Yeah.
I guess.
Logan Ross, they got to have Judgment Day betray Damian and Rhea at SummerSlam, right? As much as I love Gunther, can't just be him beating Damian for the title and that's it, especially in a heel versus heel match. Would be a bit disappointed if the turn doesn't happen on one of the biggest shows of the year. You know, it's interesting. That actually makes a lot more sense.
It does.
They're going to
It really
turn
does.
on Rhea and Priest.
Right.
They'll be out. Liv and Dominic will be in Judgment Day with Balor, Carlito, and JD. But like, then you need someone else
Why?
to be the leader because
Finn
Balor
was always going to be the leader, and then he wasn't.
But then he's got to start acting serious and
He
not
does.
be, "Gah, gah," you know, like.
Yeah, but Priest was never a great leader.
No, he wasn't. But Mommy was the leader.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe Liv leads him. Be okay with that. So with those boys.
Yeah. She just fucks them all, keeps them in line.
Yeah.
Max Power. Is it just me or is Carlito low-key the funniest guy on Raw each week?
That's
No.
very, very low key
Yeah.
He had a funny line, but
for one. For now.
Rito, Carlito wins best line of the night. Looks like it's not that hard. I don't know. Looks kind of hard to me. It was a good line. Brutus the LARPer. I live on the north side of Houston. Still no power here. How did you guys do through the storm?
Oof.
Joe and I lost power for a few hours. That was it. Eric, you said it was in and out.
In and out, yeah.
Aaron Rosa from Hogwash still does not have power.
Yeah, that side. Matthew's like one of his best friends has been at our house all day because he doesn't have power either.
Yep. Our next question is from
I don't think so.
God.
Hey guys, what's the odds on CM Punk getting injured again 5 minutes into his next match? I'd say 80-20.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Probably fair.
It's probably like 40-60 for real.
Yeah.
Sucks.
It's not ideal.
Old man Punk.
Cross your fingers.
Yeah.
Ethan, I hate to say it, but I think the IWC Ultra Marks are right. We may have another Attitude Era on the horizon. What would you guys want to see happen on TV if that was the case? I think we said it earlier. Braun panties.
Yes.
Live sex celebration.
Yeah, and let a couple guys say fuck like once
Seth fucking
once every
Rollins.
3 months. Someone just throws out a fuck.
Yeah.
No pants in hell. I can't wait for Gunther to take this title off of Priest. He's way out of his league when in the ring with Seth, Drew, Punk. Pushfire Barry, Seth, Drew, Punk.
It's one of these.
Wow.
And what are those?
In one of these.
I don't know.
God.
You fire Seth?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Probably.
Fire Punk. He's the oldest. He's injury prone.
He's the best.
I know, but
I hate this.
if he keeps getting injured,
Just real quick, their avatar is Vince. Vince McMahon with his pants. It's like his pants gone. It's just
he was doing the kiss my ass.
this is not a real.
Yeah.
I guess it is because someone's there about to suck it.
No pants.
Suck
no
his asshole
pants
clean.
in hell.
Fuck it clean.
So bad.
You want to show me how much you love me?
Like all these years, it was real. Like this was real.
Yeah.
All these years, and it was like, no, I want to shit on you.
Yeah.
It's close.
Get as close to my asshole as
How many
possible.
times when he made the people like? How many times when he made the people actually kiss his ass was he
Wasn't
like?
it just?
Was he like
Yeah.
like a little
Wasn't
one?
Regal the only one that did it?
I think so. And he even put on chapstick.
Yeah.
It's probably like wet wax. Just cover his lips.
Numbing solution?
Right.
Jonathan Ramos, remember that video promo Liv cut when she was in a bathtub?
Yeah.
That was after the.
Who are you?
Yeah.
And that was like, wait till you see me. Wait till you see what I've become.
No, it was before that, and then that was her debut. It was like, this is what you've become. It was terrible.
Ooh, yeah.
We could have used that. Use the live scene of that in the locker room and watch Judgment Day sweat bullets. You could.
Yeah.
Let's hope they still do it.
Please give me what I want.
Yeah. Tyrone Grizz, question for Joe. Did you see the finish of the NXT Championship Fatal 4-Way? I know how you like guys winning while passed out.
It's fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
It's beautiful.
Porgy, Drew McIntyre must listen to the show because on SmackDown he said, look, it's Andrade El Idiot. We need that audio then.
Yeah.
That's
amazing
crazy if he
that's
did
true,
that.
Yeah.
J-Box, Pushfire Barry, these Ric Flair products. Woo Wings,
Ooh.
Woo Energy Drink, and Woo Liver Formula.
It's got to be that.
Obviously, it's that.
Woo liver formula.
Yeah.
It's just a shot of bourbon.
Right. Cooper, the super duper pooper scooper. Hi guys, after buying a house and realizing how expensive that shit is, I finally got my finances together to rejoin the Patreon.
Yay, welcome back.
The videos you guys have been posting lately are awesome and no AEW. I recommend anyone who has left to rejoin every now and then for some bulk entertainment. Anyways, I'll stop blowing you guys now.
I mean, you don't have to.
I think right now we have like 912 patrons, so we're getting close.
Keep that train
I
rolling.
can taste Andrew's baldness.
Yeah.
Wow.
You gonna put it on your head?
What?
Take my hair and put it on yours?
It might work, Eric.
I
just
got
for
some-
the chance of it working.
I got some pubes for you if you want those.
No.
Several bags of pubis.
Yeah. Levi, say his name. You'll believe. I believe in Andrew. Okay.
I sometimes believe in Andrew.
Yeah.
I believe in Andrew.
Bam, bam. Kyle James, I noticed over the past few weeks that Jay's entrance is less lit with phone lights. Do you think this was intentionally done by mentioning that he doesn't want to take the Fireflies, or just an unfortunate accident because it takes away from the entrance energy, which, if we're being honest, is most of his appeal? The Money in the Bank entrance I felt was big.
You can't tell people not to do it, right? So I think it's just.
I think the Money in the Bank entrance was still huge. I think Raw was just a lame crowd for some reason.
Yeah.
right.
Maybe they were tired because
It's weird for Canada.
they had SmackDown, Money in the Bank. and
No,
Raw.
this was in Ottawa, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Ottawa's lame, but Toronto's cool.
I
It's
guess
more of
so.
a laid back crowd. Yeah.
Yeah. JBL at the border, seeing as all the Rock's family members are being hired and the Bloodline is main eventing pay-per-views for no reason, do you guys think that a non-Rock Roman Samoan will main event a night of WrestleMania? Probably not.
No.
And I don't think it's boring. I mean, there's a whole story there.
I mean, the Usos did, but I don't know about going forward. Yeah,
Wow.
JBL at the border.
That's great.
I'm just saying, like they're it's not boring. I think it's great what they're building right now. When Roman and the Usos rejoin to beat them, it's gonna be fucking amazing.
Yeah, no, it would be great.
Libel Chief, Pushfire Barry, who wins Mr. Beast's YouTuber Hell in a Cell match? Logan Paul, ISO Speed, or Josh's favorite sketch? Don't Google him. I don't even know.
Logan Paul.
Is this a real thing?
I think he's making fun of like a possible thing where it would be like a series of events. And
Yeah.
so who's the last? I don't even know who the last guy is.
I don't know. Whisper in the Wind, how would you have booked Jeff Hardy winning Money in the Bank if he didn't get suspended back in 2008?
He would have climbed the ladder and grabbed the briefcase.
And then Swanton.
Yes. For no
Who
reason.
won it then? I don't even. Was that
won it?
Edge in 2008? I don't care that much, Eric.
Yeah, you do.
I really don't.
That was Mr. Kennedy. I don't know.
Oh, was it? It may have been.
Yeah, maybe.
PCJ, hope you guys are safe during the hurricane. Blue 3. Okay, I'll read this again. Hope you guys are safe and doing all right after that hurricane blew through here faster than Josh jumping out of a window to escape a blowjob.
Yeah.
I'm on day 2 without power, but thankfully my family and our home is safe and undamaged. Hopefully you get power soon, man. Question, if you could cast any female wrestlers in these movie roles, who would they be?
Okay.
Salma Hayek's role in Dusk Till Dawn. Ooh. So who's got the best feet?
I don't know.
Sharon
Liv?
Stone in Basic Instinct.
Oh.
And
whose cooter do we
Elizabeth
wanna see?
Berkley in Showgirls.
Oh man. So it's like great feet, great pussy, great legs, or
Zelina
tits?
Vega for Dusk Till Dawn.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Oh.
I'll do Liv for Sharon
Stone.
Stone's part. And the best titties, Maxine, maybe? Like her running around?
Maxine?
Ooh, give me one.
For a stripper.
Shit on it. Give me one.
No, think about the pool scene.
Oh.
The hot tub.
No, it wasn't a hot tub.
Oh, no?
No, it was just the pool. I could see it right now.
It's great. I think Maxine would do a hell of a
Poking my
job.
leg. Are you grabbing your crotch?
That was a weird pause. All right. Next,
I thought you were
Who
grabbing
did we
your
get?
junk.
next question.
Who do we get?
Yeah, we're
I
all
got
getting a
Maxine.
little too horny here.
Yeah.
All right, the Rizzler, now the DIY are tag champs. What are the chances Little Donnie and Freight Train get a title shot?
Let's hope next.
Lil Don.
I want to thank Little Donnie.
The barbershop boys keep hitting people with kitchen utensils.
Chef Kane, what's Eric's Instagram so I could slide in those DMs for the restaurant recommendations?
Oh. E is 4. Use the number 4. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tried to do at fucking Mark, but it was taken.
Yeah. I haven't checked Instagram. It might be available.
Roman's cross-eyed cousin. I think that's it. My wife and I just saw Blink-182 in Fresno, and the band walked out to Undertaker's entrance music. Pretty cool.
That's
I saw
cool.
them. When was that? Last year? Late last year? I think that was. They did that too when I was there. Yeah. But they were good. Mitchell, would you rather have more predictable PLEs but more spectacular SummerSlams and WrestleManias, or less predictable PLEs but less spectacular SummerSlam and WrestleManias?
I mean, if it's unpredictable, it makes it a little bit more spectacular.
I know what they're trying to say,
But like,
probably less.
The pay-per-views are better, but not necessarily WrestleMania. Would you rather have the great, like WrestleMania and SummerSlam be great, but the rest of them not so much?
I mean, probably
kinda
just
how it
because
is.
those are the ones we go to. Or
Right.
At least I go.
You go to.
Yeah.
American Marks. Pushfire Barry, Big Dumb Idiot Edition.
Okay.
Ryback, Goldberg, Omos.
Ooh, Fire Omos.
I mean, Goldberg's the best one out of all of them, sadly.
Push Goldberg and we'll
Barry Ryback.
Barry Ryback,
bury
sure.
him.
MAGA, make Andrew go Austin. I guess that's, considering it's Liv's revenge tour, did you like her reaction to Rhea being shocked and scared, or would you have preferred her to be laughing and taunting her?
Love
If she
the
really
laughing.
wants to get revenge on people, she shouldn't be such a wuss when conflict comes from her. Well, no, but that's the chicken shit heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most heels are chicken shit.
But she was laughing, though, backstage. It was very
Right.
nice.
Donald Alexander just watched Iron Claw. Who had the shittier character playing them, Ric Flair or Kerry Von Erich?
Ric Flair?
Ric
The
Flair.
guy playing Kerry kind of looked like Marty Jannetty. Yeah, he really did. But no, it's Ric Flair.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was the worst impression ever. Tongue her lower.
Oh.
According to reports, Vince McMahon's victims include several male
I
superstars.
know. This came out recently.
Would that diminish the way people view them as superstars, or just see them as the victims they are? Well, but do we know what he did to them?
No. It was sexual favors, is what the report said.
Sexual. So, wait.
Whoa.
When did this come out? How did I miss this?
This week? I don't know. I thought.
So
it was-
now he's fucking men too?
Well, apparently, like that's what he. A lot of it was that, like maybe some, like,
Blowjobs.
like let's see if you'll do it.
So
like
he's
Team
literally
America.
Team America.
How bad do you want to save America?
It's not about that. Oh, it's about that.
Right.
Please. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is, there's not going to be a male wrestler that comes out and admits that.
Never.
You can't.
No.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. Dave Chappelle made that joke. He's like, men can't admit they got raped. You know, like imagine that you come home all disheveled and shit, and then your wife's like, it's 3 a.m. Where the hell you been? Out fucking another woman. Just go back to sleep.
Oh God.
Just gotta shake that off. Ugh, got raped. Caught me slipping.
God.
Pterodactyl, Pushfire Barry, biggest celebrity liars.
Oh.
Hulk Hogan, LeBron James, The Rock.
Ooh.
Like, who lies the most?
I gotta say Hulk Hogan.
Probably Hogan.
It's probably LeBron.
Maybe
think?
LeBron.
Everything LeBron says is... I mean, really, all these guys, everything they say, I don't know if we could pick one.
Yeah.
It seems like everything these guys say is a lie.
Ends up being.
Yeah. Alex Verduzco, John Cena should turn heel at some point in 2025. Agree or disagree?
No.
No?
Like, he's gonna turn heel for like 2 weeks and he's back.
Yeah.
Sure. Half the year, you could do that.
Yeah, that's
I'd
true.
be down for it. I don't think they will.
No.
Cliff Caviar, I'm back. Who ate all the pussy? Eric. Was it you?
Was it you, Eric?
That dog has a puffy tail. I think Triple H may be listening to the show. Dom is actually getting pegged now.
Oh, he's back.
Why would you say
back
that?
to getting picked?
It looked like he was about to put it in.
Oh, maybe.
Live.
Leon Davies, hey Joe, I know you've racked up some serious debt with your gambling problem. I have some gardening I need doing. I'll pay you cash in hand so your family don't get to see the trouble you've got yourself into. You're an example to us of all why betting when you can't think it's a bad idea. I don't know what that.
Well, it only makes sense if I'm winning a bet against Andrew. Otherwise, it was all for nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm only an addict against Andrew.
Bradley Bain, Liv and Rhea needs to be a bra and panties match. I'm pretty sure Jerry Lawler would agree, knowing puppies in that weird high pitched voice he does. I saw a video of him at one of those conventions, and it's bad.
Really?
Yeah, he's
It's like Heenan.
he can like barely talk. Like it's because what did he have? A heart attack again, or what was it? It was recent.
Yeah,
He had
I
something.
remember. That sucks.
He's in bad shape.
Damn. What's he doing in public?
Well, he's making money, autograph signings.
Yeah.
Court, would you be okay getting MJF in WWE, but
Uh-oh.
Vince comes back to book him?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like MJF in, let's say 5 years,
Yeah.
or
no.
now, but Vince.
I can wait.
You can wait 5 years?
Yeah, I can wait.
It's probably the smart play
Yeah. We'll let this whole Drew and CM Punk thing play out first.
for 5 years.
You can't have
Yes.
MJF on every second, right?
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, that is all for fan questions. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt or hat at prowrestlingtees.com/what's wrong with wrestling. and become a supporter of the show. Go check out the Worst Promo Bracket Part 3, Part 2, and Part 1, and the Monday Night War podcast
All
at
parts.
patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. Again, we're over 900 patrons. If we get to 1,000 at once, I'll shave my head, trim that beard into a goatee, and what? For an entire fucking podcast.
Yes.
Be fucking amazing.
Give us what we want.
What's wrong with wrestling?